This question is asking simplify negative 12 minus negative 22. So before I start this problem, let's look at this minus negative 22. So any number that has a parentheses around it, there is an imaginary either a positive 1 or a negative 1. So from here, I'm going to place a negative 1 next to the negative 22. Whenever you have two numbers that are right next to each other, separated by parentheses, it means that they're being multiplied together generally. So negative 1 times negative 22 is going to give me a positive 22. So from here, we have a negative 12 and a positive 22. Now in rules of addition and subtraction, a negative number and a positive number are going to subtract from one another and take on the sign of the greater number. So negative 12 is not as big as 22. 22 is a larger number, so we know that the result is going to be a positive number. Then from here, we're just going to subtract from one another. So it's going to be 22 subtracted from 12, which is going to give us 10. So there you have it. Negative 12 minus negative 22 would make this negative 12 plus 22, which is going to equal to a positive 10, and 10 will be my final answer. This question is asking simplify negative 19 minus 11. So before we start this problem, let's get rid of the idea or the notion of addition and subtraction, because now we're working with integers. So instead of saying negative 19 minus 11, let's look at it as negative 19 and negative 11. So we have a negative 19 and a negative 11. And what happens when you are combining a negative number and a negative number, it's going to become a greater negative number or a lesser negative number depending on your perspective. So when you have a negative number and a negative number, they're going to add together to become a bigger negative number. So 19 and 11 added together is going to give me 30. But it's going to be a negative 30 because it's a negative 19 and negative 11. So in total, it's going to be a negative 30. So negative 19 and a negative 11 combine together to make a greater negative number, which is going to be negative 30. And this would be my final answer.